I'm a phone case aficionado. Give it up for Christopher!
Thank you. Well, let me get this out of the way right up top. I know what you're thinking. First thought, as soon as you saw me, was, hey, I got an idea. Let's make this guy teach us all the rules to a board game. People always, people see the glasses. They see my nerd neck. And they just think, yeah, this guy knows how to trade wood for sheep. It's objectifying. I mean, now I know how sexy ladies feel all the time. Yeah, it happens to me every time. I'm always the guy. Anytime a new board game comes out, doesn't matter what I'm doing. Doesn't matter what kind of thing, I'm just sitting there minding my own business, doing all sorts of non-nerd things, like chopping wood in the forest. Bicep curls. But no, every time I start chalking up to go to the iron gym, somebody thrusts a rule book into my hand, and I have to sit there. I have to all of a sudden learn the rules to Farkle while everybody else gets to go up and do whatever they want. I'm supposed to teach everybody the rules while everybody's over-talking each other. Everybody gets up to go get dessert in the other room. I want some pie too, guys. Why don't I get pie? Then it happens, everybody comes back. They all need their individual explanation of the rules because nobody can sit still for 2 seconds and all listen up. You got somebody over there trying to set the board up wrong. Somebody else is stacking up pieces, shuffling the cards together that don't go together, losing dice on the floor. It's horrible. The worst part of this whole thing is everybody's having a good time, we've got to the point where, we can get rolling, we're having a good time, and then somebody has the bright idea. Hey, wait a minute. Chris knows how to play this game. Let's get him. We're gonna team up on Chris. Ungrateful backstabbers. Everyone gangs up on me. They try to get together, and everybody's attacking me. And I'm sitting here thinking, you know what? I was gonna pull my punches a little bit, but I'm just gonna crush these guys because nobody bothered to pay attention to the rules. I'm the only one who read the rules. Now it's time to crush you. I'm gonna choke you with your own hubris. How does that pie taste now, Brian? It's gotten bad. It's gotten to the point now where I just have to lean into it. I've gotten into Dungeons and Dragons, and I get to be the dungeon master. I'm the master of all the rules. It works out for me. I'm learning to love it. I teach new people how to play. Whenever I tell people I play Dungeons and Dragons, I get 3 reactions. People, get excited. They want to learn more. They've heard of it. Maybe they watched the movie. The second one is that a lot of people seem to have a roommate who plays Dungeons and Dragons or a cousin, but they won't let them join their campaign. Huge red flag. And then I get another reaction, usually from the older generation. They get freaked out because of the satanic panic. You remember back in the 80s, everybody was worried that if you played Dungeons and Dragons, you were going to get possessed by the devil. It's ridiculous. When I first got into it, I started young. I was in high school. Started playing Dungeons and Dragons, and it's an expensive hobby. There's all sorts of books, all sorts of expansion packs. There's miniatures. There's dice. There's maps. But luckily, on my 18th birthday, my comic book store extended me a line of credit, which I maxed out immediately. It turns out everybody in my church should have been worried about predatory lending practices. The joke's on them though, because the debt got so out of hand that I ended up having to sell my soul to the devil to pay it off. So if anybody is interested in learning how to play Dungeons and Dragons, see me after the show, and I can get you a good price on your soul. Thank you.
Yay! Give it up for Christopher. D&D. I got you in there at 524. So yeah, not bad, not bad.